Brooke on behalf of Interior Motions, and with Labor Day weekend right around the corner, we wanted to offer you some tips on how to make the most of your time off. And who better to share tips for relaxation than our guest, Avery Sunshine. Avery is a speaker, trainer, life coach, and the founder of Sunshine Mindset, a service that helps empower people to optimize their life. Hi, Avery. Thanks for joining me today.
Hi there. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so let's jump into some of the questions. So most people spend all week looking forward to the weekend, but when the weekend actually rolls around, they struggle to enjoy it because they can't turn off their work brain. How can people switch from a go, go, go mindset to more of like a relaxation mindset?
So first, life is meant to be fun. Life is meant to be enjoyed. And also it's a choice that we make first. So switching to that relaxation mindset, it like boosts our overall well-being, our work-life balance, and our connections and our relationships with our family. So it's really crucial to keep them separate and to make time for both. Some ways you can do that is setting boundaries. So for instance, sticking to a strict work schedule during the week and really trying to stick to that as much as possible so that you're not bringing work into your personal life, into your family life at home. Also creating a weekend ritual, which I really think highly of because that's kind of sets the tone for your weekend. So that could be having a fancy cup of tea or a coffee with your loved one or reading a newspaper, but creating a ritual that signals, okay, this is my weekend. This is my time to relax, to decompress, and to wind down. It kind of signals your brain that that's the time. Also planning activities, because how often do parents plan activities for their kids, their teens, but we don't plan for ourselves. So planning activities for ourselves gives us something to look forward to, something that we're maybe excited about or that we don't get to do so often. So planning those activities for also ourselves ahead of time and putting them on the calendar and setting time aside. And so also disconnecting from technology, because how often does technology come up all the time? It's a huge issue, even in schools and everything. So really intentionally taking time to take a break from work email or work apps, because there's so many apps for work and emails, and setting the boundaries between work life and personal life. And also, you can also even put it on do not disturb mode if that's a possibility. Sometimes it's not, depending on what you do. There's so many ways. Practicing mindfulness puts us in the present moment. It's grounding, it's relaxing. Physical activity, even exercise can be fun. It could be roller skating, it could be playing football, soccer, anything. Physical activity, it boosts our mood. And then it also supports us to relax because we're getting that energy out of our bodies. Reading or listening to a book or some soothing music, that's just naturally relaxing. And it also shifts our mind away from work and lets us focus on something else. Setting goals for relaxation, just like we set goals for work to meet this deadline or to get these numbers. Setting goals for ourselves to take time for self-care and to wind down and to connect with our family and loved ones, and making that just as important as those other work goals, because they are. In the end, all we have is our family, our loved ones, what we leave behind, and our memories. So practicing gratitude also, and really reflecting on what it is in our life that we're thankful for, that we're grateful for, focusing on what we do have rather than what we don't have. And it puts us in that positive, uplifting mindset. Limiting work-related conversations. So like on the weekends, avoid work-related conversations. Talk about other things you enjoy, other things you love, and really have those different kind of conversations. So it's not just work, 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 work. Spending time with family and loved ones who also, here's the key, who also value the importance of relaxation and connection and fun. Because when we surround ourselves with those people, it reinforces the importance of relaxation and reinforces that it's okay for us to slow down and to really just take a break in order to reset ourselves, because it's needed. So those are some tips for the relaxation.
Yeah, it sounds like the relaxation mindset doesn't just happen. It requires structure and effort.
Yeah. And choosing it. The first step is choosing it, and then creating time intentionally to implement it and practice implementing it and being intentional about implementing it into our weekends and even our days, during the week at times.
Exactly. So what does the research show about rest in relation to mental and physical health? In other words, why is it important?
It's crucial for our overall well-being. It's crucial. It supports our mood. It supports our cognitive function, our physical health, our mental health, our spiritual health, our connections, our relationships, and just for a fulfilling life. It's crucial. There's something known as the Eureka phenomenon. I don't know if you've heard of that, but what it says is that it's okay to take a break, because when we focus so hard and so intensely on one topic or one specific situation, that it can actually work against us and make us unsuccessful. So giving ourselves and our brain that downtime, that rest, actually helps us to succeed. Because our brain is always working. Even when we're not intentionally working on a specific subject, it's always working. And so when we're not forcing it, or when we're taking a break, is when oftentimes, maybe you've experienced this, you've noticed, oh, I got the idea. I understand that problem, or now I know what to do. It's because we're giving our brain time to flourish in different ways with involuntary thoughts. So taking a break actually moves us forward.
Yeah, and seeing things from like a different point of view. Definitely.
Yes.
So you've already shared so many tips, but what are some of your best tips to help people optimize their weekend?
So many. So like I said, plan ahead, choose it, schedule time to plan, unplug from screen time, spending time with those you love, connecting with those you love. In the end, that's the most important thing. Spending time in nature, that could be a walk in nature, or just spending time outside doing an activity you love that's joyful and fun. Self-care. I'm a huge believer in self-care, whatever that is for you. It's different for everybody. So whatever it is for you. Exploring new hobbies. It's fun. It keeps us young. It's refreshing. And, it's new. So it's exciting. Disconnecting from work as much as you can to keep those boundaries. This one's important. Saying no.
Oh, yeah.
Because how often do we agree to do something that drains us? Maybe it's a draining activity that doesn't let us have that rest time. Or maybe we're overcommitting and not giving ourselves that space for the rest time. So learning to say no in order to say yes to yourself. Engaging in relaxation techniques, which is deep breathing, meditation, journaling, all of that is supportive, and really creating those boundaries.
Wow, those are really helpful tips. Thank you so much for joining me today, Avery, and have a great Labor Day weekend, everyone.
Yes, happy Labor Day.